Good evening, friends, and welcome back to my kitchen. So tonight we are going to be making some pumpkin bread, and I'm going to be using, once again, some real pumpkin. So let me show you how to do this. First thing, you want to make sure that you wash your pumpkin. I went ahead and washed it. Now we're going to remove the top, and then you're going to cut it in half so we can remove all the pumpkin seeds. If you have pigs or chickens, make sure you keep the seeds and the innards. They will love it. Try to remove as much of the string as possible because this is going to be in your puree. You don't want the strings in the puree. Alright, those are cleaned out, so we're going to place them upside down in a baking dish. Cut some slits in it for ventilation, and just be careful when you're using your knife. Make sure you keep your hands away from the blade. You don't want to cut yourself while you're trying to make a delicious dessert. Next, we're going to go ahead and pour some water at the bottom of the dish, just enough to coat the bottom of the pumpkin. This is going to work as a ventilation and a steamer for the pumpkin to help soften the inside. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and put this in the oven for 40 to 50 minutes. I'll see you guys back when it's done. All right, friends, so my pumpkin is done. It's been cooling for about 10 minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and scoop out the inside and put it into this measuring cup. If any of you are wondering if these gloves really work, they do. This pumpkin is hot, but I don't feel it. These are heat gloves. They work really well. And I picked them up at Walmart. They were only $1. Next thing I need to do is put this in the food processor and get it blended up. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put this into the food processor, and I'm going to blend it up to where it's nice and smooth. All right, now this is nice and smooth. I would say it's about the consistency of baby food. Now let me clean up the food processor and I'll be right back. All right, friends, so now it's time to make our batter for the pumpkin bread. So I have 1.5 cups of flour. To that, I'm adding 1 1/4 teaspoons of baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, 1 tablespoon of pumpkin spice, and 1/8 teaspoon of salt. I'm gonna go ahead and mix this together. Now I'm gonna add my sugar, which is 3/4 cup, 2 eggs, and 1/4 cup of oil. To that, I'm going to add 1 cup of our pumpkin puree and go ahead and mix this until it's well combined. I'm going to clean the sides just to make sure all the flour mixture is off the sides and blend it for another couple seconds. All right, friends, so my mixture is done. So I'm going to spray 2 loaf pans with some non-stick spray. Okay, so now we're going to put our batter into our 2 loaf pans and make sure you do half. All right, friends, so these are going to go into the oven, 350 degrees for 45 minutes. I'm going to put a toothpick in about halfway through, probably about 30 minutes, just to see how it's coming along, because it could be different depending on your stove. So at 30 minutes, go ahead and start checking. If it comes out clean, go ahead and pull them out. If it's still wet, leave them in another 5 to 10 minutes. All right, friends, I'll see you guys back in about 45 minutes. All right, friends, so our pumpkin bread is done, and it turned out amazing. It smells so good in here. Fall is definitely here. Let me go ahead and cut a piece and show you how moist it is. All right, guys, so this is super moist. It's amazing. It smells really, really good. Thanks for stopping by the kitchen today. I hope you give this a try. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share with your friends and family. As always, I hope all is well and have a blessed day.